Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Justin and this is Fast Entrepreneur. Let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about crypto airdrops. A lot of people have been asking me, what are they? What are crypto airdrops? And so I'm going to just try and briefly just share what crypto airdrops are, how you might be eligible for them, and how much you can potentially make. So let's get into it. So crypto airdrops, in the long and short, I mean, it's really kind of free money. Yes, you have to pay taxes, but it's free money, and there's usually very little requirements, if any, that you have to actually do to be eligible. In some cases, it's as simple as using a platform once or holding a even small, we're even talking even, a few dollars worth of a cryptocurrency in your own wallet. So what is it and why do they do it? Well, projects sometimes will give crypto airdrops to reward their early users of their platform, and sometimes I've even seen it used, probably to try and build their platform to better bring over users, maybe from competitors, etc. So to give you an example, a very successful crypto airdrop early on was the Uniswap airdrop, and they basically gave free tokens. At the time, you could sell them for about $1,200 or more, and to be eligible, all you had to do was have used Uniswap at least once, I believe, before a certain date, and it didn't really matter what tokens or what you had, and that was it. And you were given these free airdrops, and sometimes the airdrops just show up automatically in your wallet. You really don't have to do anything. You're just given these tokens and they'll just magically appear. Other times you have to take action to claim the tokens. So you basically just input your private wallet address. It'll scan it to see if you're eligible for any free tokens for the airdrop. And if you are, then you can claim them. Sometimes, depending on what network you are using, if you're claiming like on the Ethereum network, like an ERC20 token airdrop, you will have to pay gas fees, in order to claim. So, and then how much can you make? So it really depends. I mean, I've seen, some airdrops, for, very small amounts, like literally pennies. And then for some of the larger projects, I've seen some airdrops that have been, $50 to $100. Like I said, the Uniswap airdrop, you could have sold immediately for over $1,000, $1,200 or more. And then just recently, the Ampleforth airdrop, you could have sold for, close to 10,000 or more potentially, at the time, depending on when you sold. Now, once you're given an airdrop, if you do want to sell the token, then you'll have to find an exchange that currently is listing that token, right? So you'll have to be on an exchange. You'll have to move those tokens to an exchange where you can sell them, because not all exchanges will have markets for them. But you can look that up usually on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. And so so airdrops, they seem to be they've been around for a while, but it seems like as more and more projects are growing, it's a great way to reward users and to keep their communities engaged and excited. And what better way to reward people than to put the money where the mouth is, if you will, to actually give them something of value. And so we see sometimes we see airdrops of the actual token itself. Sometimes we see airdrops of another token. It might be a governance token or something else that may also have value. But either way, I guess the way I look at it is, and it's up to you, this isn't advice, financial advice, do your own research, but I think that, I always ask myself, if it was an airdrop that you were expecting, that's one thing, but if it's an airdrop of a new token that maybe you really don't know anything about or you're not expecting, you may want to weigh the pros and the cons of, well, how well do I know this project? Do I want to keep this token, for a longer term? Do I want to sell some of it and let some of it ride? or do I want to just sell all of it and then, you know, look back, you know, maybe I'll look back into the project at another point, because you can always get back into the project if you decide. So, yeah, so that's it. That's what airdrops are. Airdrops are basically free money. There are sites that will list upcoming airdrops. There's a lot of YouTubers that will, you know, if you just type in, you know, airdrops for the next month that's coming up or whatever, you know, sometimes I have noticed that a lot of these, you know, ones that are being reviewed, they're just kind of not worth my time. They're, you know, for smaller projects, or they're just smaller amounts. You know, sometimes it is worth your time, but sometimes, you know, you have to, sometimes you even have to do things to get them. You have to, you know, like or tweet or share or comment or do, you know, jump through some hoops. You know, and sometimes the airdrop is only for like $3. So, you know, or sometimes you're just putting a lottery for a potential airdrop. So, you know, you kind of, but there are some legitimate airdrops out there. And sometimes you just don't know where they're going to come from. But you can kind of anticipate if you look at the narratives, right? If you see like what 1inch did, 1inch was another decentralized exchange, just like Uniswap. They followed suit. They also had a series of airdrops. So, you know, if you kind of understood what was going on with Uniswap, maybe you said, well, hey, what other decentralized exchanges don't have a token or haven't done an airdrop that might, and, you know, what might the criteria be to get involved? Maybe it's just using the protocol ones. So you might want to go out and try a few protocols. Yeah, and you know, that's it. And specifically, I mean, you know, I guess my interest is on some of these other chains, maybe like the Binance Smart Chain, for instance. What projects might have airdrops there? Because if the gas fees on Ethereum are, you know, $50 to $100, you know, then some of these smaller, you know, $50 to $100 airdrops, you know, you're going to be eaten up just by the gas fees currently on Ethereum. But on Binance Smart Chain, where the fees are, you know, maybe $1, around $1 or so, you know, then there might be a whole new, you know, playground on Binance Smart Chain for free airdrops. So, anyways, that's what airdrops are. I hope that helped. And you know, if you want to get eligible, like I said, do a little research, find a few projects that you think might be potential. You know, take the actions necessary. You know, whether it's just purchasing the coin, trying out the protocol, you know, etc., to maybe set yourself up. And who knows, maybe over the next few weeks or months ahead, maybe one or more of those projects that you did, you know, position yourself with, maybe they will have an airdrop and you'll get some extra gravy money. You know, the best thing is if you're getting an airdrop from a project that you're already looking to be involved with and already looking to use and already looking to be invested in, because then the airdrop is simply nothing out of the ordinary. It's something that you were doing anyways, and it simply just was, you know, I was going to say gravy on the cake, but that didn't make sense. I guess it'd be icing on the cake. Anyways, guys, with all that being said, see you later. I hope that helps, and I hope you go find some really good airdrops out there. Peace.